Welcome to my first ever conference realignment video. I'm as excited slash surprised as you are, but it's because this is not a conspiracy like you've seen from a lot of conference realignment videos. This is an actual, real. This actually happened. You have Boise State, San Diego State, Fresno State, and Colorado State, a bunch of states that are moving into the PAC. So now the PAC 2 becomes the PAC 6, the six PAC. And so they're going to be joining Washington State and Oregon State. Now, out of those, Oregon State, they seem to be pretty good. If you guys haven't seen them play this year or even last year, they're a well-oiled machine. They're probably going to end up being the best team in the PAC next year. This year, there's only two teams. So, anyways, Washington State's pretty good. Fresno State played Michigan very well, and then we saw Boise State. So, it's not going to be a bad conference. I look for them to pick up just a few more teams to try to get it to maybe the Pac-10, Pac-8, Pac-10, Pac-12, whatever they can do. And I'm looking forward to it. I think this is a really good move for college football. I think it's a very a big opportunity for some of these teams out there who are pretty good to join a real conference. Now, I'm not saying Notre Dame, this would be the best move, but you guys love not being in a conference. Well, if you join this one, you probably could beat everybody in this conference, win the conference championship, and make it to the playoff every year. So maybe not the best move geographically, but it is what it is. I'm thinking of a few other teams that will join. Nothing up in the air. I'm not going to do this whole, what about this? What about that? No, I just wanted to come on and say 4 teams joining the pack is a huge deal because you know that something else is coming. This is in the works now. We've seen it, which means that they talked about it earlier. They discussed with these teams, and all 4 decided, even if it wasn't at the same time, and they decided to announce this at one time. So I'm thinking you're going to have 2 to 4 more teams join. It'd be really good to see a Pac-10 going into next year. But I'm going to have to say, I think Oregon State's going to own this conference. I know Fresno seems to be decent, and I think Boise State's always been a tougher team. But right now, nobody's stopping Oregon. I mean, Oregon State. Not even Oregon from what we've seen out of them. But Oregon State has a great running back in how did I forget his name? Anyways, Mr. Griffin, running back. Dude's a beast. If you guys have seen him, his legs are like tree trunks. He's a very fast running back, very shifty. Came out of North Georgia, and I know his family. I think he's a great running back, and I think he'll do great things there, but it's not just him. They have weapons everywhere. Their quarterback is an above-average quarterback. Their defense is pretty good. And a lot of these other teams in that conference, even the newly added ones, they seem to have just one side or maybe an explosive player here and there. But I think this will help the recruiting of the 4 new schools. I think Boise State's recruiting is going to go through the roof. I think Fresno State will be able to recruit consistently now. And I think that's the biggest thing that we all see out of, just these teams growing is recruiting. And maybe not just recruiting, but transfer portal, getting players out of that. Just allows you to make a statement, allows you to be on a team that right away has a chance to win the conference. And we know what happens if you win the conference, automatic playoff. And that's what everybody is chasing right now is the playoff. They're chasing the attention from the NFL, and NIL helps too. So, anyways, let me know if you guys think of, or if you know any teams that are going to be joining, or if there are any teams you think should join the pack, the 6 pack. And yeah, that's it from your boy TB.